Everyone thinks I'm the perfect wife. Every night I cried alone while my husband slept beside me. But if they knew who I really love, they would hate me forever. My name is Sophia. I am 32 years old, living in Texas. A teacher, a woman who should have it all together. People say I'm sweet, that I have a happy life. But that's the lie they believe. The truth. I am married to Mark. He's a doctor. People think we're lucky. A perfect match. We smile in photos, go to parties and laugh in front of everyone. But when the cameras are off, when the lights fade, the truth hits like a cold wind. Inside my home, there's no love, only silence, only cold nights and fake smiles. Mark comes home late. He never looks at me. He never asks, "How are you?" He just eats, sleeps, and leaves again. And I cry in the bathroom so he can't hear me. I wear a smile every day, but my heart is breaking. No one sees the pain, not even Mark. But someone does. His name is Liam. He's the father of one of my students. He's kind, attentive, and always notices the little things. I never asked for his attention, but somehow he sees me, really sees me. One day after school, I'm sitting alone in the teacher's lounge when Liam walks in. He looks at me for a second and says, "You look tired. Are you okay?" No one has asked me that in a long time, not even Mark. I smile faintly, trying to hide the cracks in my heart. "I'm fine," I say, but Liam sees through it. That night, he sends me a message. "Thank you for taking care of Ava. You're really special." I don't know why, but his words make my heart race. I shouldn't smile. I shouldn't feel this way, but I do. For the first time in months, I feel alive. I quickly reply, "Arthur is sweet. You're a good dad." And he responds with a simple smile emoji. So simple, but so much more than I felt in years. That night, I sleep peacefully for the first time in a long time, the weight of loneliness lifting just a little. But in the morning, everything comes crashing back. I look at Mark, who is getting ready to leave without a second glance. He doesn't even notice me. And I ask myself, days pass and nothing changes. Mark still comes home late. He doesn't look at me, doesn't even speak to me like he used to. The man I once knew feels like a stranger now. I spend my days teaching, pretending everything is fine, but inside I'm dying. I feel invisible. I feel like a ghost in my own home. But every time I see Liam, something inside me stirs. Liam notices things. He sees when I'm tired, when I'm sad. He asks how I'm doing, something I can't even get from Mark. One afternoon, after a long day of teaching, I sit in the parking lot staring at my phone. I hesitate before sending him a message. "Olivia, thanks for your kindness. It means more than you know. It's simple. It's nothing more than a polite thank you, but somehow it feels like a weight lifting from my chest." A few minutes later, my phone buzzes. "Liam, you're welcome. I hope you're doing okay." Just those few words. They mean everything to me. I feel seen, not alone. The truth is, I've started looking forward to our conversations. Liam's messages have become the highlight of my day. I've stopped crying in the bathroom. Now I smile when I see his name on my screen, but I feel guilty. Guilty for letting my heart wander. Guilty for enjoying someone else's attention when I should be happy with Mark. But every night, as Mark sleeps next to me, I wonder if he even notices I'm there. I roll over and look at him. His back is turned. His deep, steady breathing is all I hear. I close my eyes and try to force myself to sleep, but all I can think about is Liam. What would life be like if I didn't feel so alone? The days slip by, each one blending into the next. Mark is still distant, but then one day things change. Liam picks up Ava from school early and he offers to give me a ride home. I hesitate, but something inside me urges me to say yes. I sit in his car, the sound of the engine purring beneath us as we drive through the streets of our small town. I can't remember the last time I had a real conversation with anyone, but with Liam, it feels easy, like I can just be myself. We talk about our favorite books, our hopes, our dreams. We laugh together, something I haven't done in ages. For a brief moment, I forget the pain of my marriage, but I know it's dangerous. The chemistry between us is undeniable, but I shouldn't feel this way. He's just a friend, nothing more. But the more time I spend with him, the harder it is to ignore the pull between us. The connection with Liam is undeniable. Every time we talk, it feels like I'm stepping deeper into a world I shouldn't be in. But the guilt eats at me. I don't want to hurt Mark, but it feels like I'm already being hurt. Every day I stay in this marriage, I feel like I'm suffocating. One evening after another cold, silent dinner with Mark, I sit in our living room staring at the ring on my finger. I never imagined that one day I would feel like this, trapped alone, but I do. I open my phone and see a message from Liam. Liam, I miss our talks. Hope you're doing okay. A part of me knows that I shouldn't be replying, that I should be focusing on my marriage, but another part of me wants to feel loved again. So, I write back, Olivia, I miss them too. I'm not okay, Liam. It's the first time I've admitted the truth to anyone. That night Mark comes home later than usual. His eyes are tired, and he doesn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm sitting on the couch waiting, but he walks right past me. For the first time, I don't feel the need to chase after him. Instead, I think about Liam. What would life be like with someone who actually cared? Someone who would listen to me, notice me, love me for who I am. I try to shake the thought away, but it lingers. He stands up, his fist clenched. What about Ava? What about our life? We can still coexist for Ava, I say, but I need to be true to myself. Mark looks at me, his face twisting with confusion and anger. So you're just giving up? I'm not giving up, I say, my voice shaking. I'm finally choosing to live my own life. I walk away, leaving him standing there, lost in his own thoughts. The next day, I drive to meet Liam. My heart races with each mile that takes me farther from my past. I feel both terrified and exhilarated. When I arrive at the cafe, I see Liam sitting at a table by the window. His face lights up when he sees me, and for the first time in a long time I feel wanted. I feel like I matter. He stands up as I approach and we sit down together. I did it, I say quietly, the words tasting bitter yet freeing. I told Mark it's over. Liam's eyes soften and he reaches across the table to take my hand. You're so brave, Olivia, but I'm not so sure. The fear still lingers. What if I've made a mistake? What if I regret this? But as Liam's hand wraps around mine, I realize something important. For the first time in years, I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing to be loved for who I am, not for who I'm supposed to be. I don't want to feel like a ghost anymore, I say softly. I want to live. I want to feel alive again. You deserve that, Liam says, his voice full of warmth. You deserve to be happy, Olivia. Days pass, but this time something feels different. Not just in my heart, but in my soul. I'm no longer waiting for Mark to say anything. No more silent dinners. No more crying in the bathroom. I've stopped searching for love in a place it never lived. Now I feel light, free, like I can finally breathe. One morning my phone rings. Mark. I hesitate, then answer. Olivia, he says, voice trembling. I saw your name on the divorce papers. I don't understand. Weren't we happy? I take a deep breath. No, we were just pretending. You didn't see me. You never asked how I was. You were never there. There's silence on the line. I didn't want this, he whispers. But I do, I say softly. For the first time, I choose me. I hang up. My hands shake. My heart feels heavy. But just then, a message lights up my screen. Mobile phone, Liam. I made breakfast. Ava and I miss you. Come over. I stare at the words. My eyes fill with tears. Because in that moment, I know where I belong. I go to Liam's house. Ava runs to me and hugs me tight. Liam smiles from the kitchen, wearing an apron and holding pancakes. I made them extra fluffy, he says. Just how you like them. I laugh. And for the first time in years, it feels real. Not forced, not fake, not just for photos. We eat together, laugh together. That night, I fall asleep on the couch, my head on Liam's shoulder. Ava curled up beside us, and I whispered to myself, this is what love looks like. We don't rush anything. We take it slow. Liam respects my space. He listens. He waits. Months pass. Then one day we sit under the stars, Ava playing with fireflies. Liam turns to me and says, you don't have to be perfect. Just be mine. And I cry because no one has ever said that to me before. 2 years later, I'm standing in front of the mirror again. But this time, there's no sadness, no tears. There's a small hand tugging at my dress. Mommy, can you braid my hair? It's our daughter, Elise, Liam's child and mine. And behind her, Ava giggles. I already brushed it. Liam walks in holding coffee and smiling. Team Girls is winning today. I laugh because this is my life now. Messy, loud, full of love. Mark, he moved away. We don't talk anymore, but I don't hate him. He taught me what not to accept. And for that I'm grateful. I look at my family and I feel proud because I didn't just survive. I bloomed. I kiss my daughters goodnight. Liam wraps his arms around me and I whisper, you saved me without ever trying to. You loved me when I didn't even like myself. He smiles and says, because I always saw you, Olivia, even when you were hiding. And now I don't hide anymore. I live fully, honestly, loudly. Dear women watching this, you're not too emotional. You're not too much and you're not hard to love. You just need to stop watering dead plants. The right love, real love, will never ask you to disappear to be accepted. If Olivia's story made you feel something deep in your heart, tell us in the comments. Did Olivia make the right decision by choosing herself and building a new life with Liam? Share your thoughts. We want to hear you. Like this video if you believe every woman deserves love that feels safe and kind. Subscribe for more stories that heal, inspire, and remind us what real love looks like. Share this story with someone who needs strength today. You never know whose heart it might touch.